Dave, how do combat helmets that are defective end up being worn by American troops?
Well, in this case, it was a function of the contractor who hired the organization that was using inmates for manufacturing the helmets. And according to the DOJ report, some of the procedures, the testing procedures and manufacturing processes were being violated. And the contractor and the government oversight group who were supposed to have caught that weren't being thorough enough to catch them.
Now, this cost taxpayers a fair amount of money, too, like $19 million for these bad helmets.
Yeah, according to the report.
I can see where inmates might make license plates. It's hard to goof up a license plate, but something as serious as a combat helmet probably shouldn't be made by inmates. And you've got a list of other products that were made by prisoners we might not realize were made by them.
Yeah, you can manufacture a thing like helmets with inmates, I think, as long as the design is robust and the processes are good enough to catch any quality issues and any manufacturing flaws. I think in this case we just had some folks that weren't tending to what they needed to do as far as oversight, and it cost them. They
also were switching or doctoring some of the serial numbers, according to the to the reports. What actually were the dangers to the men and women in the service?
Well, the way they would manifest themselves is the material, the helmets, the way it was bonded together wouldn't be as robust as it was specified, and potentially, I guess, a projectile hitting the helmet the helmet could fail at a level that's lower than what it was specified to. So it
potentially
it could hurt a soldier for sure.
Potentially be fatal.
Potentially.
Yeah. All right. Well, so what's the answer here? What did they do about this? One would hope they replaced all 100,000 of those helmets.
At least, but more importantly, I think it's important to design helmets and processes and procedures, knowing how they're going to be manufactured and who's going to be doing it, so that you can minimize fraud, waste, and abuse and human error. But then also, of course, it just got to tend to the oversight that's due for any kind of manufacturing.
Dave Felio is an expert on product design and testing, and you can find more at his website by going to therealtimegroup.com. Dave, thanks for being with us today.